I'm starting to do more YouTube videos finally, and I decided to do an update. I've done some new things. I can't remember what I was on last video, but I'll just kind of go over everything and show y'all how the room's set up now. And I also have a new cage for my Savannah monitor, and I'll take a video of that at the end. So, in here, this is my Western hognose snake. I just got him at the last Reptile Expo, and he's really cool. He's got a really nice pattern on the bottom of him. I don't know how old he is, but I wouldn't say he's too terribly old because he's definitely not full grown. And he's not too aggressive. He does get a little bit, he'll get puffed up, but he won't ever try to like nudge. Like they'll, instead of striking, they'll nudge, and he hasn't really done that too much. I wish he would show his face, but oh, there it is. There's his face. And his name's Riley. He's just in a 10-gallon for right now. He's already eaten for me, so that's always good. This is Mojo. This is my male spider ball python, and this is his background I made for him. It's a really cool background. He loves it. He'll get behind it sometimes, but most of the time he'll stay out front. And he's 236 grams. I've had him for a little bit over a year. And here, this is another background I made. It's really cool on this side. Ball python loves getting those crevices. And she is almost 600 grams. She's a pastel ball python. I'm not going to get her out. She's shedding. But she should be done shedding in about an hour, but she's back there in between those two cracks right there. And her name's Veda. She's also about 2 years old. And in here, this is the Haitian bird-eating tarantula. And it's a female. Her name's Sadie. In here is another new addition. This is the crested gecko. He's a buckskin male crested gecko. He's got some live plants in his cage. That's all lava rock and cement for the background. That's another background I've done. This is by far my favorite cage. The background that I did works really great for him to grip on. It's not too rough so he doesn't hurt himself on it. This is a live wood, or it was live. It's a wood stump that's been sealed and the whole inside's hollow and he can go in that hole right there. He really enjoys that. He's got a food dish in here, mealworms, he's got some crickets, and he's got the crested gecko diet up here, which is the kind that you supplement with insects. Up here, this is the emperor scorpion. His name is Anubis. In here are the leopard geckos. You can see one of them, that's Jinx. And she is 6 years old. She might almost be 7. I'll have to check. But I'm pretty sure she's about 6 years old. She's laid eggs for me once. I didn't have her with a male then, so nothing really came of them. I didn't really even know she was going to lay them. To be honest, it was her. She was only about a year old. It was a long time ago. But now she is doing good, and she's really fat and healthy. She has a regrown tail, as you can see. In here, see, I don't see them. It's probably in here. Yeah. That is my sulcata tortoise. He was up walking around a minute ago. But that is my sulcata tortoise. It's a baby. And I keep him in this tub just because it gives him a little bit extra room. And it's the same concept of an aquarium. He'll get a bigger cage whenever he's full grown. And then up here, this is where I breed my superworms and mealworms. And I have some dubia roaches on the way, which will go in the pink bin. And if you want to have any videos of how to breed superworms or mealworms, I'd be glad to do that. It's really simple. I finally got the hang of it. And I'll just show you how I've done that. The key really, I think, is the temperature. I've tried it a lot of different ways, and that's just what really worked for me. And then next, this is my chameleon. I've gotten him a bigger cage. This is a Senegal chameleon. His name is Shamar. And he's got a lot of live plants in his cage. He's got 3 different types of live plants. He's got soil, he's got a food dish, he's got a dripper, and he's really awesome. He's not aggressive at all, which isn't really common with this chameleon. They're usually not aggressive, so that's great. And then he's got a background that he can hang on to. This is another background I did myself. It's just great stuff. mixed with Eco Earth, which great stuff is not great stuff if you get it on your hands. It is horrible to get off. And it does not come off as easy as they say it does. But that is the background. And then coming up here, or well, we'll go over here first. This is my white oak rat snake cage. He must be hiding. Anyway, he bit me yesterday. So me and him are not friends right now. But that's his cage. He's got more of a simple cage just because he doesn't really, he either likes to be out or hiding. So he doesn't really need a background or anything. That's just kind of simple for him. And then in here, this is the Goliath bird-eating tarantula. And he's not quite as furry as the Haitian, and he's also about to molt. It takes tarantulas a while to molt. And then in here, this is the sand boa, even though it says Savannah Monitor. It used to be a carrying cage for him. I just haven't got that off yet. But my sand boa's in there. He's about a year old. I'm not going to get him out. He's on walnut sand and aspen. If you're wondering, it's not like regular sand. It's like ground up walnuts. So it doesn't really worry me about impaction as much. And then in here, this is Deli. He's an African claw frog. He is full grown. I've had him for 2 years. Maybe more. I'm not quite sure. And it's mating season, if you can tell that his inside of his arms are black. He's also got 2 algae eaters in there with him, because with these, you really don't want to have filters with them, because it basically would be like having a jackhammer going constantly because of how their hearing is. And going over here, we have a pink-bellied side-neck turtle, or red-bellied side-neck turtle, right there. And right here, this is the common snapping turtle. And then, see, I'm really short. Let's see if I can show you. In here, this is another background that I've done. This is a 5 foot by 2.5 foot cage for my 2 female bearded dragons. And the background, basically, it has a hide right there, a hide underneath, some fake plants. Got some places where they can grip. It's got a hot spot up here. Miss Bella. And then got that cool place down there. Some more fake plants. And they can also climb the front screen. So that's where my other bearded dragon's at. She loves to climb the front screen. It doesn't hurt her at all, so I'll let her do it. I've never had any problems with it. Okay, so coming out here, this is the new cage. And this is a front view. It has a plexiglass front, 2 live plants. You can see the light in there. And then, oh, and Chomper's actually out, my Savannah Monitor. And then a water bowl. And you can see right here, this is, I put my hedgehog in here for now. It was empty. This is what the Savannah Monitor used to be in. But right now it's got my hedgehog, and she's right there. She's also got a light in there, but usually it gets pretty bright in there during the day, and I don't really like the light in the first place, so I don't really turn the light on that much. And then on top here, this is going to be for baby turtles. It doesn't have anything in it right now, and I need to nail that down again. And then, let's see, I'll open this and show y'all. Okay. So that works really good to hold that up. This is the inside. This is a 5 by a little over 3 foot cage. This is my Savannah Monitor. And his name is Chomper. He's a male. He's got a kind of dirty water bowl right now. That's his favorite spot to be. And whenever he gets better, you can't even see him at all. But he's got this nice big cage to grow into. Whenever he gets full grown, I'll give him an even bigger cage. But this will keep him for about 2 more years. He's 2 years old now. You can see he's kind of fat. He needs to be on a diet. But at least he's healthy. I know he's healthy. He's not extremely overweight. I would say he's a little bit overweight. But I'd rather him be overweight than skinny. So he's healthy and happy. He's a really nice monitor. He's got his feeding dish here that I made. It's a leaf, basically. I have some bigger ones, too, for whenever he eats a bigger meal. And this is his cage. If you have any requests for any other animal that I have, or anything else that you'd like to see or have me to explain, just PM me or leave a comment. Bye.